Hello to all my knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another what incredible video. You already know who it is. My topic today is just gonna be about Happy Valentine's Day. You know, I wish all of you incredible knights and queens of the world, God's beautiful people, phenomenally made in his image, an incredible Valentine's Day. Remember that the greatest emotion ever created was love. That love was given birth by God when he sent his son for us in human form, and he sacrificed his love to save us from the death of sin. You know what I'm telling you? So that's why love in all its beauty and form exists today, because of how merciful and amazing and breathtaking God is. And I want to make this very clear to all of you incredible people. If you have and is blessed with a love life, with, you know, like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, brothers and sisters, kids, make sure that you identify and understanding what love truly is in all its form. Love comes in many, many different forms, and many different appreciation, and many, many ways of expression. You understand what I'm telling you? So if you have someone special, that God bless you with someone special, please make sure to do your due diligence and nurture them. Take care of them, love them, let them know that you care for them and truly love them. You know, don't play games with people's hearts or emotions if you're not ready to be in a committed relationship. And this is for, you know, the marriages, the couple, the relationships being established. When you have children, parents, you know, even if they say quote unquote Valentine's just for like lovers, no, Valentine's Day is just a day. It's just a day to express love. But even though you can express love every day, but you know, everybody puts such emphasis on Valentine's. Understand that it's not about the gift. You know, it's not about what they can give you. It's the fact that they choose to be with you. It's the fact that they choose to continue to fight and believe and continue to have your back and continue to love you, continue to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? So when you have parents and children, make sure you demonstrate that love to them as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not always like a whole relationship thing in a love romance, but just in general of the concept of love. You understand what I'm telling you? Because I have parents, you know, and I have grandparents, you know, by God's amazing grace. But, you know, and you can show love in different ways, you know, by doing a favor, or by cleaning their house, or by giving them a gift, you know, showing your parents and your children that you love them, you know what I'm saying? And really developing that culture of self-nourishment, of love, of safety, of security, of growth, of being comfortable and finding your beauty in your own skin and who you are, you know. To the relationship side, you know, romantic relationships. And, you know, if God gave you, right, a beautiful person to be with, and you vow to protect them and love them, care them, because that's basically what you're doing when you said, when you are committed, when you marry them, that's in vows, right? But when you get in a relationship, that's basically what you're saying. You're saying that I'm willing to understand and grow with you. I'm willing to be there for you. I'm willing to be that strength that you need if you ever need it. You understand what I'm telling you? You have to understand what you have and what God gives you. There's people in the world that pray day and night to have someone special in their life, that they pray they could have the love of their life. You understand what I'm telling you? And there's a lot of people who get into relationship because they're bored. Never do that. Or because they just want to, you know, do the naughty. Never do that, because that just leads to chaos. You know, but it's about appreciating someone so beautiful and so rare. It's like, I was thinking about this lately too, you know, it's just like you basically earn the honor, the privilege, and the miracle and blessing from God to be responsible for another child of his, to love, to nourish, to take care of. You know, this is why it's so important to not take getting to relationship or what you do with another person as a joking matter, because it's not. It's very serious. You know, this is why the Bible talks about you're supposed to honor them and respect them and protect them and make sure that you guys as a union have God in your circle. Because I've seen this time and time again. If you do not have God in your relationship or your marriage, it will not last. It will not stand the test of time. And I have seen this countless times with other couples that they think that they can just do it on their own. No, because God is the reason why you guys exist and why He allowed you guys to come together. Before you guys were created, God already had in His mind that you two was gonna meet. and cross paths. You know, this is why it's kind of like heartbreaking when you see a lot of people just willy-nilly get into a relationship when they themselves are not ready to be that type of person. You understand what I'm telling you? Like, if you're hurting, if you're trying to heal, if you're still holding on to all experience, baggage, trauma, you're not in the right place emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually to give yourself and be open and transparent within you and God to receive what it looked like and what it takes to have a special person in your life. This is what I mean, you know. So it's not the happy Valentines, it's not the I love you, it's not the what you call that, it's not the gifts, you know what I'm saying? It's the I wake up, I get to see you. You know what I'm saying? I get to hold you. I get to hear you. I get to listen to your heart. I get to hug you day and night. I get the miracle and blessing of seeing you when I get home. You understand what I'm telling you? You know, it's like there's so many people out there that don't have that, and they pray day and night for that. You get what I'm saying? So when you have that, make sure you're taking time to really honestly and genuinely appreciate and love what you have, because what you have could be taken from you if you do not show the proper love, respect, and appreciation and honor and cherishment for that person in your life. Remember that. A lot of people may sit there and be like, oh, God's not real. He's very real, and he's very attentive to what's going on in all of our lives, in all of our areas. So this is why I don't understand the logic of the cheating and people being petty and cheating back. That's just a recipe for chaos. That's not who God created you to be. That's why before you jump into a relationship, you have to know this person. It's crazy to me that people meet someone today and a month later they're getting married and have no idea what marriage is all about. That what baffles me. You know what I'm saying? There's people who date different people and they take marriage as a joke, like as you can see through, like, you know, different videos and concept and artists. Like, they divorce today, they marry another person tomorrow. They divorce 6 months from now, they marry somebody else the next day. That's basically saying that's an insecurity that became a reality. You know what I'm saying? That's basically toxic. That's not healthy at all. Because if they are able to do it to 1, 2, 3 times, they will continue to do it. It became a bad habit, a bad routine in their life. You understand what I'm telling you? This is why you have to take time to really develop what it takes, what it looks like before you begin to give yourself to anybody romantically, spiritually, emotionally, because that's what you're doing. You're basically becoming two people, one flesh. This is why when you're giving yourself to someone, when you're making love to someone, what you're doing, you're basically becoming one, you know. And I know a lot of people heard about soul ties. That's something very true. That's a spiritual thing, you know, because if someone's not in the right mind and you're making love with this person, whatever's on them would transform or jump on you, you know, even if you're dating them. This is why you have to listen to what God is telling you. You have to listen to your spirit, you know, because if you're about to date someone, doesn't matter how good they look, because people want to, you know, do the most. If something, like, if you're talking to them and something keeps irritating your spirit, something is not right. Listen to what your intuition and what God is telling you to prevent drama, hurt, and pain and chaos. But a lot of people, I even was witness to this, you know, and that's me being foolish, you know. You end up entertaining these people because of whatever excuses or whatever reason you have. Next thing you know, you're end up in a worse situation than what you started with. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's so important to make sure that what you really want is what you're willing to wait for and receive. Never dial down your standards and what you really want, because what you really want, you will have. You just have to develop that, be patient to receive that. You understand what I'm telling you? Stop dealing with toxic people and stop letting people destroy your beautiful self. Stop giving permission to people to kind of do this crazy into your life, you know? This is what I mean. Like, the love, the I love you, all of this, it goes in layers, you know? It's not you saying it, even though you say it's a beautiful thing, but your action have to demonstrate that on a consistent basis. You understand what I'm telling you? Because if you don't appreciate what you have, the next person will. You know, and the hardest thing to deal with is like having the love of your life, and then you messing up because you couldn't do what you were supposed to do, and watch them work out for somebody else. You understand what I'm telling you? So remember, don't put yourself in those situations, you know. But because it is Valentine's Day, and I think it's the most beautiful thing. Because I'm romantic, I'm a romantic type, and I be wine and dine all to the nines. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it as such an incredible miracle from God that if I am able to take you on a date or to be in your presence or to just put a smile, those are such miracles and blessings in my eyes. You know, like I appreciate those things. The fact that I even get the honor to do that. You know what I'm saying? And people be having all these incredible people and they don't even cherish what they have. And that is the most heartbreaking thing. Like, you know what it is to love someone so much and they can't even see when you're falling apart? That's crazy to me. No, like you need to be the type of person that even if they walk past you, you already know what's up. That's how you know them. You know them like the back of your hand. It's like those videos you see when people get blindfolded and then they hold their hand and they automatically know who that is. That's what you call genuine love. That's like by the touch of their hand, you know who that person is. That's how in tune you are with that person. You understand what I'm telling you? But that takes years and time to develop, and that's genuine love that you will like if you was blind, God forbid, you know who that person is if you was touching them, because it's the energy, it's the bond, it's the connection that you build with this person. So you know, it's happy Valentine's Day. So make sure that you know, go all out, express your love in all your ways. You know, that's another thing I want to talk about. Don't be afraid to unleash your love to someone. You know, stop holding back, stop being afraid. Don't live your present blessings with past hurt and pain. You understand what I'm telling you? You gotta let that go. Just like if you went through something, okay, that's in the past. But if you had someone, God bless you with someone new right now, and you're with them, unleash your love. Just because it didn't work out in the past with somebody else doesn't mean that that same love you get to someone else that you give to this new person doesn't mean that they're not gonna appreciate it. Because you never know. You know, that's why you always have to be true in who you are. If you're a romantic type, continue to be that romantic person no matter who you're dating. You get what I'm saying? Continue to be your real self. You have to be your authentic real self, so the person you're dating is falling in love with who you really are, not a fake facade that you put on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that, and then once they're like a year into the relationship, they don't want to be in a relationship no more because now people are showing their true self, and it's a completely different reality. You know, it's like you're like a whole new person, but that's who you really are. So now you wasted all this time pretending to be someone you're not, and now you're having drama and turmoil and all this problem because you wasn't being real off the rip. You get what I'm saying? So remember to express all that you are. You know, if you have someone right now, if you're going through troubles, heartache, pain, or you're just kind of confusion, you know, like for both parties, it takes two to make it work. And when you have God in it, all things are possible. Period. But for both parties, make sure you are doing your efforts. Make sure you are finding new and creative, amazing ways to express your love and gratitude for the people that you have in your life. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if God bless you with someone beautiful to love and to be there and nourish and care, make sure you do your due diligence. You know, make sure you talk to them. And what I mean when you talk to someone, you have to establish that environment between you two that you are being transparent through all the board, or you know, across the board. And what I mean by that is like not holding back how you really and genuinely feel, not making someone else feeling afraid to express how they really feel. Because if they cannot confide in you and have that confidence or security or serenity in you, they will find that in someone else. You know what I'm saying? But then you ask for that because you're not taking the time to let each other be expressive. You know what I'm saying? Express your emotion. Talk about it. But don't be so quick to feel like you're being attacked when you're not, that you cause more chaos and more turmoil. You have to be very mature in your emotions. You know, this is what I mean. It takes time. You have to know yourself first before you jump in a relationship with someone else. So that way you are fully prepared to receive that you understand the concept, the mindset. You know, so when you're with someone, then when they're coming at you, if they're lashing out or they're angry, you have that mental maturity to be like, they're just upset, they're hurting, they're lashing out. You know what I'm saying? But you are the type of person that go up to them and talk to them and be like, listen, just, you know, you don't have to yell or scream at me. Just tell me what's going on. And what you do in that moment, it's like you hold them. Hold them tight in your arms. That what you're doing is you're making them feel safe and secure. You're allowing them, their spirit, their emotion, to let that wall and guard down. That you're basically inviting their trust into you, and then you talk to them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it's like they have conversation but they get no resolution. The point of a conversation, of a problem challenge, is to find a solution to overcome and let go, so you can grow and blossom and learn from it. It's not to continue to have the same problem. You know, and my thing is, with a lot of people, stop being afraid to change. You know what I'm saying? Stop being afraid to do your part. No, you know, I feel like there's a confusion between improving and feeling like you're just not enough or worth it. You know, if you feel like you're not enough or worth it, it's because you're still dealing with past hurt and insecurities that no longer has a say so in your current relationship. You understand what I'm telling you? This is why you have to heal first, prepare yourself, then are willing to get into a relationship that you're looking to have long term, not short term. Nobody, us people, human beings, we're not toys to be played with. Our emotions are not something that you can pick up and put down and play with and destroy, and then when you're all done, you just walk away and you leave that person like a mess. No. If God bless you with someone beautiful, you protect their heart with all that you got. Same thing, vice versa. You don't entertain no foolishness, no temptation, none of that. If you know you might fall into temptation hanging around a certain group of people or a certain somebody, or if you're drinking, doing this, your mind should be like, nah, I'm going to stay home with what I got. I'm good. That's why a lot of people appreciate just hanging out with the love of their life and just watching TV instead of the whole craziness about partying and all this other stuff. Because it's like, if you have what you've been looking for at home, there's no need for you to keep looking. Because if you're still looking, what you have is not what you want. And if that's not what you want, stop playing games and let that person go so they can find their real love. And you do your due diligence and heal. This is for both sides, for both people. You know what I'm saying? Not just one side of the story. You know, and stop playing the victim in the relationship for both parties. You have to be mature. You have to be like, you know what? Yes, I was wrong and I'm sorry. Yes, I messed up. Yes, I didn't mean to disrespect you. You have to be clear and transparent with that person on what they did. Like, people have this nasty habit of like, someone did something and then they don't talk about it, but then they're so quick to become very like nasty talking, rude, disrespectful, doing the most. But if you never tell someone what happened or what did they do to kind of make you feel some type of way, how do you expect them to know? People cannot reach your mind. Get out of that nasty habit. People cannot reach your mind. You have to let them know what is going on so they can begin to establish a solution and an action to grow from it. You know? But my video is getting long. I'm telling this many more. When it comes to love and relationships and all that good stuff, marriage, blah, 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 you already know. So, before I let you go, because, you know, it's Valentine's Day, you know, and happy Valentine's Day, and just make sure you just love that person. And the most freeing thing is like when you just hold that person and they just feel safe in your arms. Just hold them and tell them you love them. Shower them with your love. Unleash the magnitude of your love and your kisses. And just let them know. Appreciate what you have. Because it's a miracle and blessing from God. So before I let you go, I want to introduce you my Dino Rufus again. Because he's my Valentine's Day gift for my niece. Which is so cute. Oh my, imagine. I'd be like, yes, but they don't stay this small. Like real Siberian Husky, they grow really big. But, you know, it's like a baby, but they become like wolf. Oh my God, imagine a herd of them. Roar, you know. But happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Happy Valentine's. So cute. But yeah, like I say in all my videos, I love you. God bless you. I thank you. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share. Let's take the world by storm. Remember, happy Valentine's Day. Make sure you let the one you know, the one that you love, let them know how much you love them and you care for them. And unleash the magnitude of your love. Because the love that you give them will help heal them and grow your relationship. Until my next video, peace.